Hi guys, good morning. So today is day 12 and here are the tips number 12 for you for your system design. So today I will try to focus on one aspect of system design interview, how to master yourself for the question or for the analogy where you himself or herself ask the question to your decision. Why is this? Why is this right? Why is not problem? Like that, okay? So what I'm trying to say you, let me go through the step by step and explain you. So let's imagine you are done with your high level architecture, right? You understood the requirement, you created your estimate, which is back of the envelope estimate, and after that you want to think on more deeper problem like performance issue, scalability issue, right? So how you will get those issue area? I mean, one aspect is your interviewer pointing it in your design. Okay, this is the performance area I'm seeing. These are the bottleneck I'm seeing here. How you will handle? But before that, like that is the next thing. If they will identify issues in your design and asking you, that is little bit negative. And so it is your duty to identify yourself, right, proactively, which is always beneficial and positive, right? So how do you find proactively those kind of problems, right? So I mean, most of the time engineers are saying that they are finding the challenge in this area because usually they are not habitual to find the issue in their own design, right? Nobody likes issue in their own design or their own even code. Nobody likes it, right? So as an engineer, we all are having the same problem and we are definitely not built in that format, right? So today, let me share you one framework which might help you. But it also, I want to mention here that it will help only if you practice it. Practice it in the same framework again and again for some design problems, right? Any design problem you will get, you have to practice in this format. Then only you can understand. You can get intuitively those kind of problems or challenges, right? So as a thumb rule, in my experience, whatever I have seen that high level architecture, for getting the high level architecture of your requirement is primarily driven from functional requirement. So once you decide the functional requirement, you are very easy, for you it is easy to decide the high level architecture because each functionality will indicate that corresponding there is a component you need to build, and these components collectively in certain structure, which is the standard design pattern or something like that, if you apply it, probably it will give you the high level of architecture, right? But difficulties comes for finding the key challenges, and that will come from, that always derived from either from your back of the envelope calculation or estimation or from non-functional requirement. So your duty here is to practice this thing again and again. Like look at your back of the envelope calculation, look at the NFR which you decided, and then identify, does your high level architecture you have prepared, does that high level architecture is able to solve these kind of challenges in your design? And if not, then you should think on it and mention those challenges and try to handle those challenges one by one. Now, once you identify the challenges, after that, again, it requires some practice from your side to start the solving the problem. For example, just one example I'm giving you. Let's say in some cases, you identified that your user is facing high latency. All right. Now, there are two approaches to handle this. One is start the complete workflow, like complete use case workflow, start from start to end, and try to identify which blocks is creating problem for you. But this is time taking. It will always give you, it may give you the solution, but it always gives little more time to think on. So I mean, as per my experience, I have seen that if you reverse it, like you start from the problem, like end user is getting problem, right? Let's start backward. If you start backward, probably you will get the solution faster. And let's say your experience, as per experience, you have seen that mostly latency can be solved by caching, but it is not 100%. I mean, I'm not saying that in all the scenario caching is the only solution. No, even though your caching is applied, then also you will realize that sometimes you have a latency problem, and in that time you may realize that are you using the right, I mean, caching right way? Because if you put wrong TTL, time to live, and your cache is getting refreshed again and again without any logic, then also it may create some latency issue or some different kind of behavior for your user. So that's why I'm saying that there is no one solution for each, but back tracing is the best approach here to identify the key challenges in your design. So, and how do you do that thing? As per my understanding and as per my practice, I always believe that write your all NFR use case format and then try to run that use case backward. I will see, in my experience, I can see that most of the cases we are able to identify at least major issues. Of course, after that also maybe your interviewer can ask few additional questions, that is possible, which you not covered. But at least it will give you the impression of to your interviewer that you have given the effort on these areas, which is intuitively giving the indication that you are well equipped with design understanding. I hope that it help you, or at least it give you some understanding that how you will start on these areas and how do you practice it, right? So yeah, so at the last also I will tell you that practice is the only solution. So do the practice, but how you will do for that thing, I mean, this video is helpful for you, how you will do the practice. All right, so prepare to analyze in this manner, in your design discussion, and I wish you good luck for your upcoming system design interview. For now, bye and thank you for taking this video and take care.